King of Sports, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Welcome, everybody, to New Japan Strong. The High Alert Tour continues here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Ian Riccaboni and Alex Kozlov. And Alex, another week and another set of monumental debuts here in New Japan Strong, including our main event, where we will see KUSHIDA, a verified legend here in New Japan. IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championships on his resume, teaming with Ren Narita against the debuting Workhorseman. And from what we've seen in AEW, from what we've seen in Ring of Honor, I think it was only a matter of time before the Workhorseman would be here on New Japan Strong.
No, I'm definitely looking forward to the debut of the Workhorseman. And KUSHIDA, look, he's great. You know, former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. He's my former rival. So I'm not going to go as far as saying that he's a legend just yet. We'll have to see. But it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a treat for the fans. So let's get to it.
A lot of bad blood in our feature bout. We will see Mascara Dorada take on TJP. And TJP, we saw right here on Strong, took the mask, humiliated Mascara Dorada, and then proceeded to take it to Japan for the entirety of the Best of Super Juniors. That was a little underhanded, Alex.
Look, TJP, he's the public enemy, and God, I love this version of TJP. This is who he is.
You would.
And you know what? One thing though, Mascara Dorada has faced off against TJP before here on Strong, and has a victory over TJP. So this is a rematch. But TJP, has he gone in the head of Mascara Dorada?
Well, that is a question that we will have to find out the answer to. But first, we're going to kick things off. Huge debut. The Heat Seekers debuting right here on New Japan Strong, taking on the LA Dojo's Kevin Knight and DKC. Let's get to it. Waste no more time. New Japan Strong starts now. Welcome, everyone, to Week 3 of the High Alert Tour. Here in Charlotte, North Carolina, Ian Riccaboni, Alex Kozlov coming at you. What an opening tag team contest we have on tap for you here today. There you see Kevin Knight in the ring, the DKC. A lot to talk about with that young man, Alex. The DKC getting a taste of his first Japanese tour.
From LA Dojo, 5 foot 8 inches, 154 pounds, the DKC. Also from LA Dojo, 6 feet, 200 pounds, Kevin Knight!
I mean, I can only recall how satisfying, how rewarding it must feel when all the hard work, the everyday grind, the sacrifice starts to pay off with opportunities like going to Japan, which for many wrestlers is not only a dream, but a must. And DKC got a taste of it.
And while he was away, Kevin Knight stepping up into the main event scene, teaming with Fred Rosser and Hiroshi Tanahashi on that dream team in LA. So both of these men's fortunes are rising here in the LA Dojo.
Absolutely. But, Ian, we've got an established tag team here making their debut here on Strong, the Heat Seekers. 9 years as a tag team. 4-time NWA Tag Team Champions. You would think they would have an easy time against the LA Dojo boys.
You would think that. Their experience speaks for itself. Wearing the Rivera jackets, they have, of course, they themselves have competed in Japan, but not in a New Japan ring. So here tonight, their New Japan debut, their New Japan Strong debut.
Blue corner, Heat Seekers. 5 feet 10 inches, 227 pounds, Max Sigmund!
There you see Sigmund in the center, now in the blue corner.
6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, Elliot Russell!
And Elliot Russell on your screen here.
You would think it would be an easy victory here for the Heat Seekers. But the LA Dojo team, that fight club that they formed, centered around the trainings of Katsuyori Shibata, have never been more focused. And it's got to be motivating to a guy like Kevin Knight to see DKC get that opportunity. It's got to be motivating to see Clark Connors make the jump and compete in Best of Super Juniors. It's got to be motivating to see their fellow dojo members get these opportunities, because they know if they work hard, it's just around the corner for them as well.
Absolutely.
We're going to start things off here with Matt Sigmund and Kevin Knight. Collar elbow tie up here. And Sigmund is a powerhouse.
Kevin not able to use some leverage here to push Sigmund into the corner. Letting go respectfully.
Interesting choice of chest hair from Sigmund. We see a wrist lock here. And a high wrist lock. That's not going to affect the wrestling. I think it's an intimidation tactic. You don't.
I think it could allow him to glide and move through space a little bit easier. What do you think?
I'll leave that up to you. I was never great at physics as he pops out of the head scissors. Sorry, Mr. Koba at Salisbury High School, my physics teacher.
You failed that class, didn't you?
I did well, but we didn't go over the drag elements of chest hair and the as relation to aerodynamics. As Kevin Knight popping out, wrist lock here, and nice snap mare.
Oh man! Look, Kevin Knight, everything that he does is so crisp, so technical. He's so gifted.
See a side headlock here, into a head scissor, and pushing out.
Look at that.
And the former college football star Kevin Knight maintaining control of the head here. One of the best drop kicks in professional wrestling. Has one of the highest vertical leaps in New Japan, including New Japan Strong and Japanese-based New Japan. Shoulder tackle. Sigmund sends him down to the mat. Drop down. Ooh, arm drag takeover here.
Beautiful.
Kevin Knight on that Sonata level, where Sonata famously the vertical leap the same to the inch as LeBron James. Kevin Knight, that's the kind of athlete he is. Leapfrog of the beauty, there's a glimpse of it.
Oh, and how about his body slam and frog splash?
Looking for the cover here, hooks the leg, 1, 2, nice tight cover. I love the fundamentals you see with these LA Dojo guys. That hand to wrist grip, cinching in the pin. You're rolling your eyes.
No, I am just so impressed with Kevin Knight. That body slam frog splash follow-up was beautiful.
And the DKC, who has transformed his body, has transformed his wrestling style since he's been in the LA Dojo. Cover 1, 2, and you were there, Alex, and I was watching at home when the DKC pleaded with Shibata, please let me be into your tutelage, your training. And he was willing to forget everything he learned as a pro and let Shibata start from scratch. Ooh! And the Heat Seekers might want to start from scratch after that. As Elliott Russell in for the first time. Tag made to Kevin Knight, and an unforced error from the Heat Seekers.
The Dojo boys are working really well together here against an established tag team in the Heat Seekers.
Oh, look at that big knife edge chop there. And Knight and DKC have a good record as a tag team.
A record of teaming with each other, you mean, right? Not winning.
Well, they've been on their way as Kevin Knight inside out.
They do have a record of teaming with each other. They know each other very well. They train with each other day in, day out. And I mean, they're showing their skills right here. It's incredible. So far in the last 4.5 minutes, they've been in firm control.
Kevin Knight going to the neutral corner. Oh, come on. Matt Sigmund shaking the ropes. And Kevin Knight belvederes himself on that top turnbuckle. And it's Elliott Russell. Now with the Irish whip into the corner. Oh, shoulder
man.
tackle plants Knight.
Well, yeah, Kevin Knight didn't have the strength there after
Two.
taking some damage on that turnbuckle off the top.
And Knight could be in trouble very quickly. The Heat Seekers known to cut the ring in half, take advantage of these double team combinations. And just driving the heel of that boot in the throat, cutting off the air. What does that feel like, Alex?
Well, when you got the heel of the foot in your throat, you can't breathe. Your body automatically goes into panic, and so you have to be present. You have to be calm, and it's hard to be calm when your body is overreacting.
As you see, Sigmund going to work again, knocking DKC off of the ropes, and I don't like that they're taking advantage of the 5 count, but you can't disagree that it's not smart. This is their game plan. Knight and DKC, I know, prepared for this match, but sometimes even when you know it's coming, you can't avoid it.
Are you questioning the success and the techniques that the Heat Seekers have been using throughout their whole career? Are you questioning them?
Just the ethics of the situation. I'm not denying the four-time NWA Tag Team Championship reigns. As Kevin Knight trying to fight back to his corner, forearms connect, delivers. Ooh!
That was pretty ethical to me. What do you think?
And driving
look at those. Oh, man.
Those forearms completely legal. I'll give him credit, no closed fist. 2. Of course they do. They do a series of clean wrestling moves after I call out their ethics. Just my luck. Tag made.
Oh, man, how about that?
Into the bridge. 1, 2. Just a 2 count there.
And then they're slowly picking Kevin Knight apart.
He is in big trouble. He needs to get to that red corner. But it's Matt Sigmund in there right now. Scoops up Kevin Knight. Big body slam again. Now second rope on the inside. It's Sigmund.
Oh, man. Kevin Knight lifting his foot, catching Sigmund in the mat.
And it's Russell, nobody home. Knight in the neutral corner, needs to make his way to the red corner. Nobody home for Sigmund. Russell grabs a hold of Knight. Knight fighting for his life here. Out of the way. There's that drop kick.
Oh, drop kick double IPA. Because he's got hops for days. Able to take the big man down. Looking to make that tag. Will he?
Got to get to the corner, and he does. Tag made. DKC ducks the double axe. Knife edge chops. And the black belt. Ooh. And it only takes one shot in the right place to really turn off that off switch of your opponent. Up and over. Charging in.
Man.
DKC, second rope on the outside, going all the way to the top. In the blue corner.
Oh, man, what a karate kick off the top. DKC having extensive background in karate. Using it here tonight very effectively.
And that's one of the advantages that he has. I don't think Sigmund or Russell in the ring have seen anything like this, which is DK fire.
And that's what it is right here. Oh, but Sigmund breaks it up here. Saves his partner from trouble, but DKC dumps him on the outside. And DKC is on fire.
Charging in, gut wrench into the backbreaker. And that will snuff out any fire. And Elliott Russell makes the tag to Matt Sigmund. And looking for the Oklahoma Slam, gets it. And Sigmund diving headbutt. And that has finished off many opponents for the Heat Seekers. Cover 2.
Oh, great awareness by DKC. Being aware of his position in that ring, lifting his leg, putting it on the rope. The referee forcing the end of that count.
And you see Sigmund, who realizes where he was at, realizes he was in the red corner. DKC would have been able to make a tag. Had Kevin Knight gotten up, it's a cradle, one. And Russell, great counter there.
Wait, Kevin Knight just reversed it.
And the legs are locked tight. And
It's already been 4.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. He got him. He got him.
Are you kidding me? Ian,
5 minutes, 55 seconds.
TKC.
Kevin Knight and the DKC.
I told you they had a good record.
Wow.
I told you they were going to be competitive here tonight. And DKC and Kevin Knight proving the doubters wrong.
What a victory, an upset victory. I mean, they have just defeated an established tag team.
They defeated a team who have been 4 times over, the NWA World Tag Team Champions, who have toured extensively, who have been to China as well as Japan. And they defeat the Heat Seekers in their New Japan Strong debut. The biggest win as a team for the DKC and Kevin Knight in their career by far. And we're hearing from Elliot Russell right now.
I agree with you.
Oh, come on.
I agree with him.
You agree with, you're on my, I thought you were on my team. We're a team here. Unless the big giant man says scary things. Is that how it works?
Okay,
here?
now that he's a little bit further. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm very impressed with the LA Dojo boys. Very impressed with them. I mean, this was, their biggest victory of their careers here.
A heck of a victory, and absolutely and what if this starts a roll? What if this gets them going toward the New Japan Strong Open Tag Team Championships? It's incredible. Think about the possibilities for the DKC. And for Kevin Knight, a huge victory. Fans, coming up next, a grudge match. Mascara Dorada takes on TJP. And what a rematch that's going to be. This has gotten hot and heavy. We're going to pour some gasoline on the fire here tonight.
Wait a minute.
Come on, who?
Are you? Oh my God, Ian! What an incredible surprise! This is a treat for all these people in Charlotte. I mean, look, this is QT Marshall, one of the greatest human beings, arguably the best wrestler.
I have been trying to get out of this guy's orbit since I started at the Monster Factory in 2013. He was there when I was there. He was a trainer, he was a coach. You can't argue with his success, but man, this guy just shows up at the most inopportune times. We saw how, we just saw how low he was willing to go in Tampa, the underhanded comments to Carl Fredericks.
He's a nice guy. You have to understand where he's coming from.
I've known this guy for almost a decade, Alex. I wouldn't say there's anything nice about QT Marshall.
Fans here showing their support for QT Marshall. Oh, come on. That is...
Well, no one expected him to be here.
Cut my mic. Did you cut my mic? After I personally opened the forbidden door between AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling. Yeah, that's right. The credit is from me. After I personally did that, and my stellar performance in the United Center, the fans of New Japan Strong wanted me back.
Yes.
But New Japan said, no, QT, not in Charlotte. You see, Charlotte is what we call it in pro wrestling a C market.
It is true, yeah. That's...
No, it's okay. It just means you don't have a lot of money, that's all. But I said, you know what? I'm going to show up anyway because I'm ready for competition. And I found competition for this evening. Now he's kind of unknown, but he's been tearing it up on the independent scene in the Southeast. Unfortunately, he doesn't have entrance music tonight, so I need you all to get on your feet, and I need you to give him a big, huge round of applause because this is a great opportunity for him. Ladies and gentlemen, my opponent, Parker Lee.
Parker Lee.
Get me a referee out here right now.
Okay.
Ian, this is unbelievable. I mean, what a treat. We get to see QT Marshall in an impromptu exhibition match. How about that?
And I mean, this is, okay, we're getting a bonus match here. Parker Lee, who appears to have the state of Oregon tattooed on his, you'll have to forgive me.
Is that Oregon?
I believe that may be Oregon. You'll have to forgive me, I don't know much about Parker Lee. I like to prepare ahead of time.
Well, we know one thing is he answered this challenge. You know, he was willing to challenge QT Marshall here. Answered the challenge.
Sure. And that says something. QT has some big wins in AEW. Don't get me wrong, some big wins in Ring of Honor over the years. He's been my commentary partner as well in Ring of Honor, a man of many talents. But he has turned his back on Dustin Rhodes. He has turned his back on DDP, who personally gave him the diamond cutter. This is a man that will use you until he squeezes you dry. And I'm sure there's a shoe that is about to drop here with Parker Lee. The man looks to be in phenomenal physical condition, but QT is always a guy, what's in it for him? That's how you have to look at this. What do you think's in it for QT Marshall here?
Fans here in Charlotte saying, let's go Parker, QT rocks.
What?
A divided crowd here tonight.
Side headlock takeover.
Oh, look at that, beautiful. Just a veteran with a picture-perfect headlock takeover.
I'm not going to disagree with his fundamental wrestling, and it's always nice when you get extra wrestling bonus matches. Off the ropes, QT, shoulder tackle. A former state champion baseball player, former state-level wrestler, has had a great career in the pro ranks, continues to climb even further, ducks the clothesline. Parker Lee, wait a minute.
Wow.
Oh, drop kick, nobody home. Is QT Marshall.
Oh, man.
Spins Parker Lee inside out.
Ian, come on, a little bit of energy here for QT Marshall. What is up? Come on now.
I've known this man too long, Alex. I know that there's going to be a shoe that's going to drop. And, an elbow drop there and another. He's a man who's been in movies with The Rock. I can't deny it. In Rampage.
Are you jealous, Ian? Are you jealous?
I'm a little jealous, sure.
Okay, well, the first step is awareness.
However, I mean, this is a good-looking guy, a smart guy, a great wrestler. I don't know what he's trying to prove here with Mr. Parker Lee.
Well, I think he's just treating all of us here to a match that should be premium. Premium match here.
You think it should be on pay-per-view?
Yes.
Knee. Oh, wait a minute, inside cradle.
Oh, no.
1, 2.
I mean, can you imagine if he loses this match? What kind of risk he's putting himself through? His career?
Wait a minute, backslide. 1, 2.
Oh, my God.
Just a 2 count there. And countering the right with one of his own. Parker Lee, knife edge chop. And another. And Parker Lee, Irish whip counter, QT Marshall. Pop up, drop kick. Drop kicks him down. Parker Lee feeling it. Charging in, up and over. Onto the apron. Big kick from QT. Springboard.
Oh, man. Knocked him out mid-air with a hard forearm.
Across the jaw. Oh, calling for the diamond cutter. Come on. You turn your back on Dustin Rhodes. You turn your back on DDP.
Oh, man.
Out of nowhere.
This is a better diamond cutter than DDP's.
Excuse me?
Man, I gotta say, QT Marshall is
Here's
a
your
risk
winner,
taker.
QT Marshall.
It's a big risk here for him to come out here, treat us to a match against an unknown Parker Lee, who clearly showed himself to be very good. And he was able to overcome the odds here. You gotta respect a man like that.
How do we know that match was even on the up and up? How do we know that this quote-unquote exhibition wasn't preordained to quote quote-unquote showcase QT Marshall. I'm waiting for the other Shoota drop. I'm waiting to find out something skeevy, sketchy about what we just saw.
I got you, huh, you stupid idiot? Ooh, let's hear it for Parker Lee, huh? Yeah, he sucked.
Oh.
Listen, now that I'm warmed up, I've realized that there is nobody in New Japan Strong the caliber of QT Marshall. There's not a person here tonight that could match up and step in here with me and take me to my limit. I said there's no one here that can take me to my limit, you idiots. So I'll tell you what, if there is, and someone does have the balls to come out here, let's see who it is. Come on, bring someone out.
Shooter's here? What is Shoota doing here in Charlotte?
Shota Umino, or as John Moxley calls him, Shooter.
Not coming.
He was not advertised to be here tonight. I did not see him in the back. Shota Umino. Of course, at one point, a young lion. John Moxley took him under his wing.
Oh, stop right there. Cut his music. Cut his music. Guys, that's not the way to talk to Shoota because he came out here, guys. That's not the welcome Charlotte should give him. Shoota, listen, man. I get it. You're on a roll right now. You're doing phenomenal things. But you don't really want to step in the room with QT Marshall, do you? Not tonight. Not in Charlotte. Do you really want to come in here? Do you want to fight me right now? Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to fight you right now in front of all these terrible human beings. I'm willing to do it.
Oh.
You want to do this? I'll tell you what. Let's bring that idiot referee back out here. Come on, let's go. I'm willing to do it.
Mike Gomes.
Is that what you people want? Because I'm willing to do it. You all want to see Shoota perform tonight?
I think.
I mean,
Look, the referee's coming.
I would love to see Shoota.
Ref, is this okay? Can we do this tonight?
I mean, look, QT already had a match.
You ready to do it?
To be fair, you're correct.
I mean,
You see the Death Rider jacket.
I would love to wrestle you. Do you want to wrestle me?
Yeah. I'm ready now.
You ready now? Get in here, bitch.
Oh, and look at that, the striations on Shota Umino on Shooter.
Well, you know, QT Marshall just had a match. Let's recognize that.
But he goaded him in, calling him a word I will not repeat. Who's the coward now?
You can't call QT a coward. He just had a match.
But he said, whoever wants to fight me, come out and fight me. And then Shota Umino comes out here, Shooter comes out here. And what does QT do? He goes to the back. He avoids the conflict. But I hope that we get to call that match. I hope that match is signed. And I'd love to see Shota here in New Japan Strong. Fans, coming up next, what an encounter we will see. Mascara Dorada, TJP, a grudge match. And like I said earlier, gasoline being poured onto the fire. And what a great surprise. Shooter, one bad surprise in QT Marshall. He gets a great surprise in Shooter. A few months ago, you and I, Alex, we were in Los Angeles, California, and Hollywood. TJP trying to reestablish himself after a crushing loss to Clark Connors. picks up a victory and says anybody in the world can come out here tonight, just like we saw QT Marshall do. And a man from his past, a man from his shadows came out, the man he defeated to become the first ever WWE Cruiserweight Champion, came out, and it was the King of Ropes, Mascara Dorada.
5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, the King of Ropes, Mascara Dorada!
And I've known Mascara Dorada for a long time as well. I've wrestled with him in Mexico. The things that what he is capable of doing inside that ring, it's incredible. And yes, he does have a victory over TJP, but has TJP gotten in the head of Mascara Dorada? He took his masks, took it to Japan.
More than once.
That's right.
Took his mask more than once. And he was parading it around the Best of Super Juniors. One of the most disrespectful things you can do at a masked wrestler.
That's right. And that is why they call TJP the public enemy #1, the enemy of the people. But let's give him his due. He is the current IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion, along with Francesco Akira.
They have made a formidable combination indeed. TJP, one of the stars who is really getting back out and traveling again now that the COVID restrictions are loosening up. And we thought he was good before the pandemic. We knew he was good during the pandemic, but he is on another
United
level.
Empire, 5 foot 10 inches, 180 pounds, public enemy, TJP!
Since the travel restrictions have been loosened up, TJP, you see a phenomenal physical condition, the championship in his hand, the mask in the other. You can't argue with the success and really establishing himself as one of the very best junior heavyweights in the world, as he has been. I got to give the devil his due here.
TJP has done it all. He understands also the Lucha Libre style very well. He has spent extensive time in Mexico. But Dorada knows how to beat TJP. And so we will see how this grudge match turns out.
I'm interested to see how the match is going to start. Will it be a lockup? Will it be a series of strikes? Who can keep their cool? Who can measure their breath and keep their breath? If you can control your breath, you can usually control the match, especially when there's such tension and bad blood in these encounters. Side headlock here, into the wrist lock. And it's easy to forget because you often focus on the behavior of TJP. A great wrestler, you will see dynamic wrestling moves and high flying from TJP.
Are you judging the behavior of TJP now?
Well, how can I not? At worst, he's guilty of theft. He stole the mask from Mascara Dorada. At absolute best, we can all agree that's an established fact as a side headlock takeover.
You're accusing TJP of theft? You're calling him a thief now?
I saw it with my own eyes, Alex. We were there as a hammerlock and a side headlock takeover. That mask didn't belong to TJP. He won the championship. I will give him credit. He is a one-half of the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. But the smoke show around him, the distractions, I believe, help aid in what he's able to do to the ring. As his opponents sometimes lose focus. Great move by Mascara Dorada. TJP going up the ladder. Nobody home.
Oh!
Knife edge chop here. And TJP certainly, nice drop down there. A man that you've known for quite some time as both students of the original LA Dojo. Ooh!
And how about that? TJP had Mascara Dorada scouted, catching him with that crossbody. I believe if TJP can control the pace of this match, because Mascara Dorada, once he gets going, you know, it's very hard to stop his momentum. If TJP can slow down Mascara Dorada, ground Mascara Dorada, he has a better chance of winning this match.
I think that's a fair point. You see Mascara Dorada trying to push the pace again.
Oh!
Off the ropes.
Look at that.
Mexican wristlock arm drag there from Mascara Dorada. Charging in, Dorada nobody home. TJP, super kick connects. Dorada, ooh, sling blade bulldog there. And again, the king of the ropes. Dorada, shotgun style drop kick cover. Hooks the leg, 2. Good pin there, trapping the wrist. The back door is what TJP needed to sneak that shoulder out. And now on the shoulders, I'd argue Dorada with a little bit of a strength advantage, but it's TJP going to the eyes. Referee Jeremy Marcus.
I think his fingers got stuck in the mask of Mascara Dorada.
I don't know if that's an accurate assessment. Oh, wow! And these two men know each other so well that he just followed through and delivered that drop kick.
And this is a dangerous predicament for TJP. Watch out.
Outside in.
There you go.
And now taken outside.
The benefits of knowing your opponent right there. TJP caught him. You know, Mascara Dorada was planning to do a springboard moonsault. Thankfully, we didn't get to see that.
Thankfully.
I just didn't want it to be done on TJP.
Well, that's obvious.
1, 2.
A little biased announcing there, Alex. I seem to be very in the tank here for TJP. Ooh.
Well, I respect TJP for all he's done in the business.
2.
I mean, he's the current IWGP Junior Tag Team Heavyweight Champion. You got to show some respect. I mean, he's a member of United Empire. You got to show some respect.
And a couple of weeks ago, they had quite the cleanup, a clean sweep on the United Empire edition of New Japan Strong. And getting the crowd involved here.
Oh, yeah.
With Dorada trapped.
Let's clean the face a little bit.
Oh, face washing here. Off the ropes. Oh, God!
Let me tell you, being on the receiving end of that, and I felt this, it does not feel good.
Cover here, 1, 2. And TJP is a man who will sometimes go for a casual pin. That was no casual pin. Trapping the wrist, making sure the lateral press was in.
Sometimes the pin is meant to simply wear down your opponent. You know you're not going to get the three count.
And going for the mask here.
But every time that you have to kick out, it takes that much more energy out of you. And right now, you know, TJP is helping Mascara Dorada, loosening up that mask so that Mascara Dorada could breathe a little bit better.
Oh, come on.
As he puts that
5
rear
minutes have
naked,
passed.
the chin lock on Mascara Dorada.
We get along well, Alex, but I don't know if I buy your explanation as to why he was loosening the mask. Elbow to the midsection. Dorada springboard.
Catches him. Oh,
caught the wrist.
How about that?
Looking for the cross arm breaker here, cross arm bar.
Dorada's in trouble.
Yeah, he certainly is. That arm is hyperextended and it is below the plane of the shoulder, which puts even more pressure on that elbow joint.
He either needs to roll backwards to alleviate the pressure or get to the rope.
And he is heading toward the rope, gets there just in time.
But the damage has been done.
Certainly has.
You saw how he had that arm hyperextended.
And that is going to be in the mind, live in the mind of Dorada. Alex, what is it like when your opponent successfully gets you over that threshold and you start thinking about that injury for the rest of the match?
It makes it a little bit more difficult to focus on your strategy, on your plan. In some ways, you have to re-strategize because, you know, one of your weapons is you can't use it.
And here you see TJP with an adjustment in the Muda lock here. And he can't quite lock the fingers, and that's probably the only reason Dorada was able to get to the ropes there.
But right now, what TJP is doing is he's controlling the pace of the match. He's got Mascara Dorada slow down, and this is whoa.
And going to the eyes again. Referee Jeremy Marcus has to separate them, and you have to wonder. It hasn't seemed to phase Dorada in terms of getting his mental game off. Ooh! But it seems like TJP's in a dark place. Going to the eyes, going to the mask, and maybe going to the top here.
Yes.
Outside in, nobody home, rolls through. Dorada up on the shoulders of TJP. Gets out of the fireman's carry, thrust kick delivered.
Oh, watch out. Mascara Dorada catches him, plants him.
Great bulldog there after the misdirection. It's Dorada, full head of steam. And this is where Dorada picks up the pace. Alex, you were 100% correct. You're gonna wanna watch for these bursts of Dorada because he wants the pace to be fast. He wants it to be lightning quick, pedal to the metal.
That's how he overwhelms all of his opponents that he's beaten before. He took TJP out with that suicide dive, and now he's in control, going to the top here.
And Dorada has TJP sized up, the king of the ropes. Oh my God. Great senton there. Cover, 2. Just a 2 count. Just the 2 count for Dorada. Referee Jeremy Marcus, senior referee Jeremy Marcus in perfect position. And Dorada now trying to stay on top of TJP, fireman's carry position. Trying to fight out of it does TJP. He gets out of it. Powerbomb position, Dorada now.
Lands on his feet, going for a powerbomb of his zone. TJP reverses into a DDT. Beautiful reversal. Back and forth action. Both men are down.
And that spine collapsing like an accordion as each vertebrae going down, down, down as he drives the head of his opponent into the mat. You hear the crowd coming alive for this great matchup between these two great junior heavyweight competitors. Oh, counter Dorada, 2. And Dorada, swing and connects. Now the king of ropes.
Oh, man.
Plants him with a super kick off the ropes.
Oh.
Wow, and a super kick for TJP. Dorada.
TJP is holding on to that rope.
Certainly is. Able to get his footing, capture himself on the apron. Up and...
Oh, wait a minute. And this could be a dangerous position for Mascara Dorada if TJP can...
Oh! Driving the rope through.
Driving Dorada on top of that road, and what is he going here?
Oh, God. Oh, no. TJP!
Oh, Mamba splash! On Dorada hanging on that top rope.
And that is his finishing move. We have seen him win championships, win big-time bouts with that. When he connects it in the ring, he does it on top of the ropes, hooks the leg. 2.
Oh, man. Wow, that was, so adaptive is TJP. You know, changing, just seeing where his opponent is and just going for it.
And you have to wonder what the difference is when you do it on the ropes versus on the mat. Because when we know his opponent's on the mat, I don't know that we've seen all but one person kick out of it. And the Mama Splash, nobody home that time. And it's Dorada. Oh! Plants him. 1, 2.
Oh, man.
2 count there.
And Dorada thought that was going to be it. Frustrated, wondering what else he's got to do because he's thrown everything but the kitchen sink at TJP.
A fireman's carry into the Falcon Arrow. It's now Dorada up to the top rope. Dorada. Oh! Moonsault. Blocked but caught. Catches the block. Oh! And the legs are trapped. TJP. That knee.
Oh my God.
Being forced to hyperextend. And what a great trap submission here by Dorada. TJP writhing in pain, trying to get to the ropes.
You're right, TJP. It's very difficult for him to move left or right. Oh! His mask came off. His mask came off.
His mask came off. He tore it off.
Well, he
tore it off.
Clearly,
Alex.
TJP didn't mean to do that.
Oh, come on. Of course he did. It's TJP. Mamba splash. Hooks the leg. Got him.
Beautiful. Well, look, you got to take advantage of whatever is in front of you.
Here's your winner, TJP.
TJP tried to escape from that submission. He attempted to hold on to the neck of Mascara Dorada. However, his mask came off. And look.
And why was that? Did he or did he not loosen it to the point where it almost came off early in the match?
Look, when you face a guy like TJP, you have to understand that anything could be used against you. You know, you gotta come prepared.
TJP, one half of the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, had been carrying that mask like a trophy, and now using the mask he was wearing against Mascara Dorada, his opponent. TJP, your victor, and I think this may be far from over, Alex.
We might as well call Mascara Dorada just simply Dorada. No Mascara.
Fans still to come, and coming up next, our huge main event. We will see the debut on New Japan Strong of the Workhorsemen, Anthony Henry and JD Drake, taking on Ren Narita, and the debuting KUSHIDA, one of the great IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champions of all time. That's coming up next, your main event here on New Japan Strong.
Keep up the hard work, guys. Hey, Royce, where's this one going?
Parts unknown.
Tocon Shop Global. We ship worldwide.
Limelight, you finished those Okada orders yet?
Yeah, with the new Team Filthy shirt, papi.
Genius. Eso, mi gente.
The stars of today and the legends of the past come together on your smartphone. NJPW Collection. Pick up cards from special draft events. Use your collected cards to form your own faction or exchange them for limited edition special cards. Check in live from venues or remotely from home to get special tickets and items. Add all of New Japan Pro Wrestling to your collection now. NJPW Collection.
Big time debut here on New Japan Strong. In our main event, a tag team that has been making headway in AEW. We saw them on Ring of Honor's Death Before Dishonor. Getting their due, getting their opportunities. And competing in our main event here tonight, Alex. You have a technical wizard in Anthony Henry and a man who will battle you down in a bar fight, the man out in front, JD Drake. The Workhorsemen are here in New Japan Strong.
An exciting time to be watching this great show. We see the debuts of the Workhorsemen, 5 years as a team together, former Evolve Tag Team Champions. Looking forward to seeing their performance.
Blue corner, workhorseman, 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, Anthony Henry. 6 feet 1 inch, 276 pounds, J.D. Drake.
And make no mistake about it, J.D. Drake, he is a fighter of the two, but Anthony Henry will get down on the mat and he will make you regret that you stepped in the ring with him. A great tag team, finely tuned, and going against a great combination. When I saw this team on paper, I thought this could be a tag team that could compete for the tag team gold here, as could the Workhorsemen. So this could go a long way in determining the tag team rankings here in New Japan Strong.
Well, now that we have the Strong Openweight Championship created, I feel like it's given more of a purpose to every tag team here. They have a reason. They have a reason to be fighting for something here.
And the roof is about to blow off the place as we saw Red Narita. And now, welcome home, welcome back, and welcome to New Japan Strong. So one of the great IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champions, the final piece of the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Division. 6 times over IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. Nearly 700 days with the coveted championship around his waist. Former Ring of Honor World Television Champion. This man has been a marquee attraction everywhere he's gone, Alex.
Yeah, and I know all about KUSHIDA. I faced off against him in numerous occasions in tag team action and singles action. Yeah, it's really exciting to see KUSHIDA. Sure.
It is. One half of the time.
Red corner from LA Dojo, 6 feet, 183 pounds, Ren Narita! 5 feet 9 inches, 187 pounds, Time Splitter, KUSHIDA!
Something about this just feels so right seeing KUSHIDA. Hey, I admitted my jealousy a couple of weeks ago. I think you might be able to do the same for KUSHIDA. I think it's eating at you. You helped me. You were like my therapist, helping me.
My issue with KUSHIDA isn't the same as your issue with QT Marshall. We know you're jealous of him. I'm not jealous of KUSHIDA. Yes, KUSHIDA has been successful. Hey, I've beaten KUSHIDA, but he's also beat me, and maybe more than once. And look, I mean, it's great for all the fans. It's great to see him here make his debut, and this tag team of him and
Ren
Narita,
yeah.
it's actually, it could be a force.
It just feels right as Narita going down to the mat. Waistlock here. Anthony Henry, we mentioned he is a great grappler. He's not afraid to fight with a little grit, though. He's not afraid to drive that forearm across the face as Narita trying to get positioning as Henry tries to go for the leg here. Great back and forth battle here. Butterflying the arms, underhook. No, it's a clutch cravat. And now looking for a double leg is Henry, but it's Henry only getting one. And a back trip planning Narita. And this has been a great technical chess match already. Oh, look at it. To hammerlock the arm, and Narita back into the Inoki position, briefly offering the leg, instead gets back to his feet.
That was a fun exchange. Anthony, trying to take down Ren Narita and finally was able to. Ren Narita gives up a lot of experience here against Anthony, but is a very good grappler. KUSHIDA asking to get inside that ring and gets the tag.
KUSHIDA in for the first time. Like we mentioned, 6 times over, the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, former Ring of Honor Television Champion. Incredibly well accomplished. And it's Henry, though, going move for move, hold for hold. Snapmare takeover. And into a pinning combination. 2, the crucifix gets 2. KUSHIDA floats over, looking for a pin of his own. Stalemate there.
And Anthony Henry is looking really good. I mean, 20 years, you know, he's been doing this. You know, he's in great shape. You know, so very impressive so far. I want to see the big man, because the big man can go. You know, he's a heavy dude, but he's quite agile for a guy his size.
Yeah, we mentioned he's a fighter, but don't be surprised if he throws a drop kick. Don't be surprised with a leapfrog this man. And it's impressive every time you see it.
Kushida, first thing he tries to do is go for a body slam.
Yeah, maybe a bit of an unforced error there, Alex. Oh, God.
Woo. Oh.
And welcome.
That's his hello.
Yeah, welcome to New Japan Strong. Ooh.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
Across the breastplate. Knife edge chop. Ooh. Oh, swing and a miss. Oh, Kushida looking for a body slam. Again, Irish whip off the ropes, ducks down, gets caught. Oh, God! And catches one across the jaw.
Oh, that was a hard clothesline.
Tag made. And this is a hallmark of the Workhorsemen. They're going to keep you in their corner. They're going to tag in and out. Ooh! And JD Drake! Anthony Henry clears the ring of Ren Narita. Now cover. 1, 2. 2 count there.
Beautiful tag team work by the Workhorsemen.
And now into the corner. Trapping Kushida. The obliques exposed and a shot made. Referee Taito Nakabayashi there to make sure folks go in and out. And to this point, the Workhorsemen abiding by the 5 count.
And very quickly they took advantage, you know, they are in an advantageous position here. Isolating Kushida, wearing him down. And probably this is their ticket to a victory. Kushida, obviously a successful tag team wrestler himself. So the Workhorsemen are aware of that, and they're trying to equalize, trying to gain the advantage by eliminating Kushida if they can.
And wrestling fans may have seen this back at Death Before Dishonor, Ring of Honor's event, where Anthony Henry focused on the neck of Colt Cabana. It was a strategy that worked out quite well. So it's no surprise here, the neck twist. And now the pressure on the neck here.
Yeah, and look how tight he's got that in.
And Kushida trying to fight back here. Elbows back. Ooh. And, oh! Driving Kushida down, cover, 2. And a quick tag, he trapped him there. You gotta love this tag team wrestling, Alex.
Right now they're doing everything right.
Irish whip into the ropes, handspring.
Springboard, back elbow. What Kushida is known for, one of his signature moves. I've felt that many times before. Able to make that tag.
Tag made to Ren Narita, who's in. Coming in with strikes on Henry here. Irish whip into the corner. Charging in. Wow, connects. And Ren Narita's a guy who's really had trial by fire here in New Japan. 1, 2. Oh.
5 minutes have passed. 5 minutes.
You think about the bouts he had with Jay Lethal, Buddy Matthews, Josh Barnett, and even Shibata at Wrestle Kingdom when he stepped to the plate. Shibata with that open challenge. And this man is fearless. Wait a minute. Leg grapevine hooked. 2. Oh. And Henry, you can't mess with Henry on the mat.
Oh, no, not at all. He's very technical. You got to be careful. You got to be aware at all times.
Charging in, it's Narita. Irish whip, ooh, boot. And now Kushida pointing out JD Drake was coming in, and instead backfires. It allows the Workhorsemen to get the advantage back. Cover here, 1, 2.
And they are doing a wonderful job. They've isolated Kushida. Kushida made the tag, and now they have Ren Narita in control here.
Ooh.
Oh, man, that took a lot out of the big man.
Yeah, JD Drake in trouble here. Exchanging headbutts, and both men worse for the wear here. Kick to the midsection. Oh, God.
And that sends him to the corner where they need him.
Not where he wants to be.
Oh, man. Hey, Ian, We'd like to see another one of those, right?
No, he may have collapsed the chest of Ren Narita. May have broken the sternum.
Listen to the people. I think they want another. Oh, man.
Ooh, yeah, one from Narita. And another.
JJ Drake asking for more. Ooh.
Oh, that's straight right. And the chop. Irish whip. Clothesline sends Narita down.
Oh.
Drops down, hooks the leg. One count there. Kushida for safety, breaking up the pin. Tag made. Anthony Henry now in from the blue corner. Snapmare not giving the fans what they wanted to see.
Oh, but we want to see that.
Ooh, and that
just
woke up
pissed him
Narita. Snapmare.
Oh, oh, my goodness.
And that Shibata style PK right to the spine.
And JJ Drake just comes in and has his way with Ren Narita.
Tag made. And JD Drake, the legal man, and again, the PK to the back. Oh, God.
Oh!
And just unloading and sending a message maybe about their mentor, Shibata. Oh, God. Cover, 1, 2. And when you get hit in the spine, Alex, what does that do to your fingers? The pins and needles?
Well, yeah, you're tingling all over your body. Your whole nervous system is shut down. It's not a good feeling. Look, very impressed with the Workhorsemen. Their debut here on Strong. They're looking strong as ever.
Ooh.
Can you imagine a win over Kushida and Ren Narita? What that would do for them? That could put them into. They could make them contenders for the Strong Openweight Championship.
It certainly could, but the Brainbuster may change that equation as the tag is made to Kushida, who comes through. A pop strike and another. Anthony Henry is down. Kushida charging in. Big time pop strike.
Kushida also likes to work that arm.
He likes that Kimura. That step over Kimura. Tag made. Oh, Narita overhead belly to belly.
No, he won't.
Oh.
JD Drake's too big for him. Oh, man.
I believe he's strong enough, though, if he would have had the opportunity. Oh, look at this double team combination. Airplane spin. Into the cutter, and the Shining Wizard, nearly 300 pounds, comes crashing into the skull of Ren Narita. Narita sent into the corner. It is Henry.
Oh my.
And his head just snapping back and forth.
This could be over, Ian.
The Workhorseman on the doorstep, the precipice of victory.
This could be it.
JD Drake.
Oh!
It's the moonsault, hooks the leg. 2. Oh, Kushida in just the nick of time.
And I'm telling you, if it wasn't for Kushida, this match would be over.
And,
my God.
And Drake swinging a miss. Ooh, Kushida gets him.
Oh, man.
It took all he had, but able to body slam Kushida.
He might have pulled a muscle on that.
Kushida now on the outside. Ooh, it's Sagiri. Climbing to the top. Kushida delivers. Inverted atomic drop. Off the ropes, hip toss and a beauty. Rolls through. Ooh, drop kick. Great combination from Kushida. Oh, he's got that arm locked. Oh, great hammerlock suplex 2 with the bridge.
Oh.
Got him! Got him!
Wow.
Here's your winner, the team of Ren Narita and Kushida!
Great debut in the main event for the Workhorsemen. Let no one lose sight of the fact that they debuted and they went straight to the top of the card, especially now with the Strong Openweight Tag Team titles available. But let's not lose sight of the fact either that as good as they were, there was a team that was better. KUSHIDA, Narita, your victors, Alex.
Look, if I had to analyze, I believe that the Workhorsemen worked much better as a tag team. KUSHIDA and his experience, he was able to capitalize on the weakened Anthony Henry and get that pin. But man, I would like to see the Workhorsemen back on Strong.
What a tag team division that's being built here on New Japan Strong. What a great sight to see KUSHIDA back here in a New Japan ring, making his debut in New Japan Strong. And maybe we'll see this tag team attempt to climb the ranks. The champions, I know, are watching this bout. KUSHIDA, Narita with a gigantic victory. Fans, next week, our final night, our final stop on the High Alert Tour. You will see John Skyler take on Lucky Ali. You will also see Eddie Kingston take on Jake Something. And in our main event, the Strong Openweight Championship on the line. Fred Rosser defends against Fred Yehai. All that and so much more coming in next week. The High Alert Tour concludes its final stop. For Alex Kozlov, I'm Ian Riccaboni. Happy wrestling, everybody. See you next week.